Umoja ni fahari yetu, undugu ndio nguvu.
My name is Wainaina. I'm a singer and a songwriter from Nairobi, Kenya.
Hatutaki hata kamwe, lazima tuungane.
I'm also a husband and a father, and a nice guy to hang around with. The reason why we should buy into the concept of statehood or nationhood is because we can't reverse history. And as long as all of Africa doesn't decide, look, the borders were drawn by the colonialists 150 years ago, let's all just say forget it. As long as we're all not going to do that, then I think that nationhood and statehood I'm not going to call them evils that we'll have to contend with, are situations that we're going to have to contend with. I think if we look at it as a coming together of groups of peoples, I think we are stronger in our coming together than we would be as separate, small tribal groupings. It would be naive, it would be disingenuous of us to imagine that there's a way of us addressing the problems in Kenya without us sort of saying, look, I can belong to this political party, I can belong to that political party, I can belong to this tribe, belong to that tribe, but there are a lot more things that are similar. There's a lot more that we can discuss about the problems in Kenya than sort of allowing ourselves to be divided on political lines or on tribal lines. As far as the stability of Kenya goes, sort of post 2007, 2008, I think we're in a good place right now, in the sense that there are sort of areas of volatility as we speak. Within the course of the last year, the doctors have been on strike, the nurses have been on strike, the ferry workers, the dock workers, police have been on a go-slow. But I think that's actually a healthy indication of where Kenya needs to go, in that what you have is you've got pockets of dissatisfaction. You've got groups of people who, irrespective of their ethnicity, are saying, we are not satisfied with this situation or these conditions. And I think that's a really healthy place to be. We have to protest the fact that if you're born poor in Kenya, chances of you ever sort of coming out of poverty are very slim. And I mean, these are things that we're dealing with all the time. I mean, domestic workers, for example, the people who work in our home, you know, not being able to access sort of government healthcare, and us as a family having to subsidize that. Education, sanitation, we do work in the slums, we play gigs in the slums, and what people are having to deal with every day is just, I mean, no one should have to live like that, you know?
Kutoka ziwa mpaka pwani, kaskazini na kusini.